Hello, everyone. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Naomi Sarah, and if you're new, welcome to my 30-day meditation challenge for the month of September. I really felt called to get back to meditating, get back to the basics, since September is a bit crazy with the transits. We have Mercury Retrograde. We have a lot of planets in retrograde right now. So coming back to our centers, coming back to ourselves through meditation is a really great way for us to stay grounded and for us to move through these transits and not let them affect us too much. And also to gain greater insights into ourselves and into what these difficulties or these situations might teach us throughout this time. So for those of you who are new, my name is Naomi Sarah. I am a guide and a coach. I help people live a life that they love through getting clear on what it is that they want for themselves. I do this through mindset work, through helping them on their healing journey, sharing tips and tricks, and also through helping them to align with what it is that they want. And if you are not new, if you're coming back, then welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again. Today, I am not really sure if I have something I want to read for you guys, but there is a theme that has been coming up for me a lot today, and that is this theme of freedom. So I love looking into different modalities, into different ways of showing what we're here to do, kind of like astrology and gene keys, human design. There are so many different things out there, and I really love looking into them all and seeing what they have to say about me and my personality and what my purpose is in this world. But where freedom comes in is that I was looking into gene keys, and in gene keys, we have a hologram that is pretty much like a bit of human design mixed with astrology and a whole bunch of other things. And in this, you have a life's work little area. And in life's work, you'll have a different number, a different key. And that key, is unique to you. So for me, mine was saying that mine is freedom. And I was trying to understand what that really means. Like, what does it actually mean to be free? Because oftentimes we do think that we're free, but it's more like a fake freedom. It's more like we are still trying to control our environments, control how we show up, how we interact with other people in order to have that control over where we end up and what we allow ourselves to be a part of. And coming back to all of these different modalities and all of these different ways to kind of categorize us, I often use that as a way to predict my future and for me to understand why things happen to me, when I had been doing everything the way I was supposed to, following all the rules and all of that stuff. And, my life was still kind of imploding. Things were happening that I wasn't prepared for, things that I didn't plan for. And I was really looking to all of these things, spirituality, just everything, to help me understand why the stuff was happening. But in doing that, I felt like that was creating that false sense of freedom because I wasn't allowing myself to just go through those journeys to, accept what those situations were trying to teach me and to not have such a hold or want to control the outcomes. So, I guess I wrote down some stuff. I just really wanted to understand, what that all meant. So for me, I know I still have a lot of deconditioning to do. I still have a lot of work to do to let go of that control and to fully put my trust in the universe, put my trust in, in God, in however my life is supposed to unfold, trusting that everything is happening when it should, as it should. And I feel like I will never fully be complete because life is always evolving. There's always going to be new tests, new situations, new things that pop up to really see if we are doing what we say we want to do, if we're really being authentic to ourselves and not falling into the same patterns that we would before. So I feel like it's really, really important for us to continue doing this work of meditation, of our own healing, of the shadow work, and looking at ourselves honestly and being truthful with ourselves and our actions and the choices that we make, and seeing how that really has an effect on our lives and where we are right in this moment. And again, meditation is really amazing for that. Journaling is great for that as well. There are so many ways that we can do this, and I'll leave it up to you guys to decide what way works best for you. But hopefully, we can use these meditations, this challenge, as a way for us to reconnect with ourselves and to find our own voices and trust our journeys, because they're not going to be the same as anyone else's. We all have our own path, our own purpose for being here. So, although, sometimes you might meet someone who has a similar story to you that you can really relate to. But again, you will never experience that situation how they experienced it. So, although, you might feel like, yeah, I know what you're going through, I understand how that must have felt, we still will never fully know what someone else felt. And I think once we get okay with that and okay with not being able to know everything, not being able to be everything for everyone, then it will help us be an example and lead other people and show them how to live, an authentic life, to truly be yourself without having to be needless. And for me, it was people pleasing, and just showing up how everyone else wanted me to show up with these masks on. So me, I'm removing my mask. I've been removing it, but there always seems to be another layer, and I am working on staying in my center, staying in myself, and staying free and not trying to control how I show up in the world and how I show up in relationships. So if any of this resonates for you, let me know in the comments. Leave a comment. Let me know how this full moon might be affecting you right now, how this retrograde, the shadow period, has been affecting you so far. And Mercury goes into retrograde. It stations direct tonight. Is that how it is? No. Anyways, it goes into retrograde tonight, and Mars goes into Gemini tonight, and I have my Mars return as well. So I'm hoping that's a good thing. I feel like it's a good thing. We'll see. We'll see what my life looks like over the next several months. Hopefully, things are going to start moving for me, but we'll see. And yeah, this retrograde is really, really intense so far. I have been receiving so many examples of why I need to slow down and pay attention and reread, triple read things like 15 times. Because at work today, I sent out like 10 emails, and like 5 of them came back with errors from someone else because I didn't check what they sent me before I sent it off to the next person. So I'm like, okay, I get it. If this is day one, then man, I wonder how the next 3 weeks are going to be. I'm going to have to, double, triple check everything I do. But that's okay. That's what it's for. Retrogrades are for us to slow down and pay attention and to be present instead of constantly rushing. So, yeah, this is your warning. Slow down, guys. Just be present. And if things fall apart, if you have any issues with communication, technology, driving, anything like that, just be calm. It will be okay. So today I have a few different journal questions for us to do, journal prompts. So grab your journal if you've got it handy, or you can just think about your answers in your head if that works better for you. Today is September 9th. We're on Sit 8. Congratulations, we're in week 2, which is really awesome. And so, yes, the first question I want us to think about or to answer is, what does freedom mean to you? What does freedom mean to you? And the next question, in what areas of your life do you feel like you're not free? Wait, in what areas of your life do you not feel free? So yeah, in what areas of your life do you not feel free? Do you wish to be more free or have more freedom? Where do you feel constricted in your life? And the next question, what is getting in the way of this? So what's causing you to not feel free in that area of your life? And the last question, is there an area in your life where you need to slow down? So where in your life would it benefit you to slow down? And I'm just going to do one more question because I feel like it might be useful. But what are 3 things that you're ready to let go of or forgive yourself for? So you can do a mixture of things you'd like to forgive yourself for and things you want to let go of. Or you can do all 3, forgiveness, or all 3 things to let go of. It's up to you. But what are 3 things that you would like to forgive yourself for and or let go of? Okay, so that being said, let's get into our meditation. It will be another 30 minutes, so get comfy, grab your tea, your water, your juice, any pillows, blankets, find your comfy spot. And just relax right now. This is your time for you. And when you're ready, just go ahead and gently close your eyes. If you're laying down, you can put your hands by your body or on your stomach, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. You can do the same if you're sitting. And we'll do 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you inhale into your belly, filling it with air, with light, golden white light. And as you release, just picture all anxiety, all stress leaving your body. Anything that you're ready to let go of, just let it go with each exhale. And we'll do another inhale through the nose, fill the belly. And we'll do an audible exhale. And another deep breath in. Just feel yourself coming back to your center, connecting with the earth, with the ground underneath you, connecting with yourself. Exhale. Letting go of everything that's happened this week. Any disappointments, miscommunications, heavy emotions. You're just going to let all of those go right now. And just thank yourself for showing up this week, for showing up for yourself, and for finding things to be grateful for each day. And continue to breathe normally at your regular pace through your nose. Just relax your body. Maybe today you want to picture yourself in a place where you feel safe. It could be on a beach, or your favorite city, your favorite park. Somewhere that makes you feel at peace. Maybe you're watching the sunset, and just noticing the beautiful colors of the clouds, wind blowing in the trees. You just feel so relaxed and at peace. Maybe you see your favorite animal walk right in front of you, and it starts to lead you in a new direction. And you follow that animal. And as you're walking, you're noticing your surroundings. You're noticing how beautiful they are, all the different colors you see. And before you know it, You see a little river. And as you're at the river, you're noticing how fast the current is. Although it's fast, it's still calm, and you feel peaceful and at ease. Maybe these things that you're ready to let go of, you just place them into that river, and one by one, you watch them float away. And as you watch them, they get smaller and smaller before they disappear. Maybe you notice that you feel a bit lighter now that you've let those things go. You feel a bit more hopeful and peaceful. Maybe you thank the river and the water for carrying these heavy things, for cleansing them away for you, and giving you that new space to hold more things that you love and that light you up. As you look up into the sky, you notice the full moon and how it's so bright that it makes you feel safe. Maybe you thank the moon for how it affects the currents and how it helps the water to move these heavy things for you. For how it helps you to see what's been hidden, these emotions or feelings that have been slowing you down or weighing you down for this long. Get ready to go back to your spot. You can thank the moon and the water for supporting you, for helping you to release and let go. Maybe you just stand and admire the waves. As you walk back to your special place, to your favorite place, you look up at the stars and see them sparkling. And you see how bright the sky is. Maybe as you look at those stars, you start to feel like you're not alone. Like each one of those stars is right there with you, supporting you and guiding your path, your journey back to your center, back to yourself. As you walk, you don't feel afraid. You feel excited and grateful to be right there at that moment. Maybe you're finally beginning to trust your path and your journey. Instead of focusing on the destination and the outcome, you start to enjoy everything that's happened so far and every little stop on the way. each part is necessary for you to be who you are right now. And you know that you'll keep evolving with each step. And you're okay with that. Because when we let go of that control, that's where we're able to find that freedom. That's how we can enjoy each moment without holding on too tight. Because we know it's just perfect as it is. And that it doesn't belong to us. We're just experiencing it. Moving through these stops. Maybe you're thinking of some situations that you've been through in your life that you can understand the why behind it. What if there's no why? What if you were just meant to experience it? What if what you learned is meant to help you in the future? As you continue walking, you find yourself back in your happy place, in that park or that city that you love and that brings you peace. And you realize how much lighter you feel after letting go of those things you dropped in that river. Maybe you start thinking about some things you'd like more of in your life. And maybe you use those thoughts to fill that space. today amazing for you. I want you to find yourself back in this room, back wherever you are. Just come back to yourself. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingers, and gently open your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and maybe just think about anything that came up for you during this meditation. Maybe journal down some of those things that you released and let go of and what you want to have more of right now in place of those things that you let go of. So for myself, that whole idea of freedom was coming up again, and just releasing the masks and all of the ways that I've shown up for other people in relationships, in life, with this mask and trying to kind of control how situations go, right? In that sense, I kind of felt like I was free by controlling my outcomes, but I wasn't really free at all. So for me, I was releasing a lot of that, releasing the masks and the feelings of being vulnerable by being myself. So, something I wrote down was, by being authentically myself, I don't allow the projections of others to stop me when I'm being myself and being transparent. By doing that, I reduce the room for those projections. So I don't know if that resonates for anybody. If it does, amazing. If not, then that's okay. And to close this out, I just want to pull a card for us, a Moonology card, because it is the full moon and maybe we can get some guidance on how we can move through this time in a productive way, or if there's any messages for all of us that might be helpful. So let's see. So we got, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So I don't know if you're a Sagittarius or, if you're finding yourself not looking at the bigger picture and being stuck on a certain detail or a certain thing, maybe this might be for you. Let's see what it says. Look at the bigger picture. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma, fretting over mini minute? What? Oh my gosh, sorry guys, I don't know how to say this word. Over minutiae can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is a time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. So, attuning to the moon, take time out for a mini break or adventure. Additional meanings for this card: this situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. And find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The teaching behind this card is that the full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to sail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. So if that resonates for any of you, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this meditation today, let me know as well. Give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST for another meditation session. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.